Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Astonishing X-Men, issue number 13. Who's the sixth X-Man? I'll get to that. Dude, so Matthew Rosenberg is writing this. I was positive he was going to make me the sixth X-Man, and he didn't. I'm very disappointed. Maybe the test came up in human instead, and he's like, F you! But yeah, this was really well written, and I just got to give it up really quick to Greg Land. Thank you, seriously, like from my heart. I've mentioned it many times over, and here it comes again. I love it when the cover artist is the same as the inside artist, and that's exactly what we had here. You know what I'm saying? Greg Land and Frank D'Armata, sorry brother, sorry for destroying your name, the penciler and the color artist specifically, do the cover, and they do the inside work. And Jay Leiston doing the inks. He didn't get credit for doing the cover, but whatevs. Variant cover also, two variant covers. I didn't actually see any of the variant covers. Comic book store was messed up, and I don't even have the comic book in my hand, which kills me. It's left at the store. Go and see Death in Humans issue 1 for my story. How come I don't have 3 comic books, very specifically, that like I had in my hand? Green Arrow is the other one. Yeah, and I don't have them here because I left them at the comic book store. Duh. Anyway, it was a busy day. Busy day. Batman and the Joker and Catwoman were there. So check this out, man. This book. Whew. First off, also a second thank you to Greg Land. Thank you for drawing an absolutely gorgeous Miss Sinister, because oh my God. Oh my God. Mr. Sinister's evil female clone is just, oh, wow. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love my wife. I love my wife. She's a beautiful, tender, sweet woman. You know what I'm saying? But if she ever dies, I'm going to try and find somebody who looks like Miss Sinister, because like, oh my God. So, silliness aside, this is 3 characters are done very well in here, okay? Rosenberg has probably one of the best Havocs, all right? Just, he writes him perfectly. Here's this dude who tries really hard, but he's kind of a one-trick pony. He's got one power, but it's a ridiculously powerful power. Now, Cyclops has only one power too, but his ability to use that power in different ways, to slow a fall, to ricochet the concussive beams off of multiple walls like Captain America does with a shield, and he's an amazing leader, easily on par with what Captain America does. Yes, Captain America is a greater leader. Just, sorry guys, he's a better leader. He's a far better leader. But if we did have to put somebody's leadership skills in any comic book up against Captain America's, I would go with Cyclops, because he's that good. You know what I'm saying? Man, and Beast. Beast was actually handled very well. Beast is a character who I've grown to dislike, even though initially I loved the character, because too many people, they try to put him in combat situations, but Beast isn't great in combat. Yeah, he does a bunch of really cool things, but he's got a very low constitution, because he's used to, you know, huddling over beakers and Bunsen burners and stuff like that. And I want him to be the main leader and let Havoc be the team leader here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Oh, back to Havoc really quick. Havoc, just like his brother Scott, has and his brother Vulcan. Vulcan has a lot more abilities, but the idea is that Scott has one ability that he's able to use in multiple ways. Yeah, Havoc really doesn't. Havoc really doesn't. He's like, I can shoot plasma blasts out of my hand, or I could do an even bigger one out of my chest. Can you ricochet? Yeah, no, not really. What else can you do? Exactly what I showed you. I could blow things up. Here's this 300-foot tall monster from beneath the waves that just came up, you know, from Subterranea, Mole Man-esque, and I just took him down solo. That's pretty cool, right? Yes, it is. But the Avengers had a plan, and you kind of screwed it up. And it's not his fault. I mean, did you really need all of the Avengers going down to talk to, you know, Mole Man? No, you did not. So that was kind of unnecessary. And it's like, here's this monster walking around the streets by himself, unattended to. Yeah, you'd figure that maybe one of the other Avengers could have been there and be like, whoa, Havoc, what's up, brother? Hold down, man. Chill out. Like, you can't, come on now. Come on now. If it was Luke Cage down there trying to punch on him and nothing happened, or Spider-Man trying to, web him up and nothing happened, nobody would have said anything about it. But no, Havoc has the ability to stop 300-foot tall monsters. You know what I'm saying? He has the ability to take down this freaking gaiju. You know what I'm saying? This kaiju. So that's why Tony Stark is being a butthead in this. So who's the third character I said he did well? I actually just said it. Tony Stark. He did Tony Stark very well too. Tony Stark is a jerk. Make absolutely no mistake about that whatsoever. It's one of the reasons why I love to hate the character. I love the character because I hate him so much, because he's such a jerk. I would hate to know somebody like Tony Stark in real life, but I don't know anybody like Tony Stark in real life. I have Tony Stark in the comic books, and I love reading about this absolute jerk. You know what I'm saying? And he, Rosenberg really does him well. But I mean, what else do you expect? This is the guy who's also writing the Punisher story that nobody asked for, that I didn't ever want to see, and all of a sudden it's one of the greatest freaking Punisher stories ever, where he's in the War Machine armor. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. It's amazing. And that's the kind of stuff that Rosenberg does. And I've come to expect it from him, and he did not let me down. You know what I'm saying? He did this as a personal favor to me. Anyway, so Havoc is trying to restart a team, and he thinks that since he talked to Professor X directly, like many of the X-Men have, he thinks that he gets to go in and just start a team. And he starts making assumptions, which are all wrong. And a lot of people, including the students in the X-Mansion, plus Kitty Pryde, who's the actual leader of the X-Men and has the rights to the name legally, X-Men, all these people go and put Havoc in his place. And that's kind of important. That's kind of important. I dug it. He just got de-inverted, uninverted, in-inverted, all right? He got verted. Anyway, he's back to the way that he was supposed to be, even though he's still got those memories and the hate in him, and just he's messed up. He's messed up. But Beast would be a really good friend to have. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that Havoc has to answer for. Now, at the end of this, we get to see who that sixth X-Man is, and all I'm going to say is that he screams a lot and he's Scottish, and his name is Sean Cassidy. I'm not going to say anything else, okay? I'm not going to tell you it's actually Banshee. I wouldn't do that to you. But, oh crap. Anyway, honestly. He shows up, but he looks like he's a zombie. He looks like he's actually been zombified. And Beast is actually talking about how, yeah, this is an experiment. I didn't really want to use this. But the problem is the Reavers come in, and this is really bad, because even Trevor Fitzroy, whatever, right? The White Bishop. Anyway, he gets jacked up in the worst way possible, and most of the other original Reavers are killed. There's never any original Reavers. They're just always recycled, but these guys all get killed, and their new Reavers brought out. This, dude, I can't say enough how fantastic this comic book is, all right? I'm not, you know what? No, I'm not even going to talk about the previous series, because I did read the first 6 issues of that arc, and it was amazing. Charles Soule did an amazing job. I don't know what he was trying to do afterwards, but I couldn't get into it, and I think the last 3 or 4 issues, at least the previous 3 issues, I didn't read. I wasn't enjoying the second arc of that. So I decided to jump on because Rosenberg took over, and I'm glad that I did. This is amazing. It's astonishing, if you will. And I can't wait to see the rest of the team members join. It's perfect considering what's going on in the other comic books, so it fits really well. Everybody who it looks like is going to join now. And I really want to know what the heck is going on with Banshee, because WTF. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's enough. Guys, go and check out this comic book. Seriously, this looks like it's going to be a really good fresh start. Plus, next issue, Dazzler's supposed to join. Sold. I'm sold. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.